Hello, this is your one and only one best I can be here, with people in the background being weird. And this is Light Geminai Beatdown. This is my friend's build. He really likes it. Just built it a while ago, I think. I'm gonna keep recording if I feel like it, and this one will probably be on YouTube, and I can hear your voice. Yeah, so this is the Light Geminai Beatdown from One Best I Can Be One. Actually, it's not even mine, it's this kid's. Because he's awesome. Staples in the deck, there's Stratos, you got your 3 Alias, which is wicked awesome. Staples in the deck, you have 3 Thunder King. He likes 3 Thunder King because he's able to get it out more and fast, you know, beat stick awesomeness, and it just wrecks samurais, as you will see in our blooper duels. We have 1 Cyber Dragon because 2 doesn't feel right. He likes it at 1, and he gets it pretty consistently when he needs it. 1 Crusader, this is a tech card of him because it's a Geminai, it's a light, and it works with Miracle Fusion, which is freaking ridiculous. Is it?
Geminai Sparks.
And Geminai Sparks, it's true, it's freaking Geminai. Ghost Honest, I just felt like saying it's a Ghost Honest, because everything's light. Tech Granmal, because Granmal's amazing late game, and that's really its parallel, and it's nice. Snowman Eater to be able to get into absolute 0, and it's a freaking wall, and it blows stuff up pretty fast, actually. 1 Gores, because Gores wins games, and he should be a staple in almost every deck besides things that run tons of continuous traps. On to the spells. We have 3 Geminai Spark, very big staple in the deck, just freaking good. 2 Miracle, because 3's sometimes a dead draw, and you don't want to like dead draw that very early game, it's really bad sometimes. 2 Upstarts, which are not actually Upstarts, they're actually dualities, you don't really need 3, he likes it at 2, he gets it when he needs it. And duality is going to get reprinted in a month, so these will be real! And we have 2 Forbidden Chalice. He likes Chalice over Effect Wheeler because it can be activated during either player's turn, and it can be done in the damage step, which is ridiculous, and it gets over stuff. Shut up. 1 Reborn because it's freaking Reborn. 1 Dark Hole because Dark Hole. Trunade to go for big pushes. 1 MST instead of 2 because he's got tons of destruction in the deck he doesn't really need to. 1 Super Poly because it doesn't work against everything, but it does work against plants, and main decking 1 is good. Side decking more is awesome. And it's going to get better once the new heroes come out. It's wicked. 1 Rhoda because it's staple in the deck. 1 E-Called to get Stratos, to get some more alias power. And 1 Book because synchros are very annoying, and it's pretty much staple in anything that's stun. You have yourself 3 D Prisons because it's just an amazing card. Kills Stardust. The only thing it doesn't really stop is Thought Ruler, and you're not going to really care because you have other ways to stop Thought Ruler. And it just helps you control the field. You have 2 Skill Drain. Actually, even though he doesn't run Effect Wheeler, he does run the 2 Chalice. This card is really amazing. It just kills combos like no one's business, and it just stops a lot of things. 1,000 life points, I don't care when I win the game. Royal Oppression, because it's oppression.
It's DT.
It's a DT oppression, if you can see that on camera. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, because even though the new priority ruling hasn't taken effect, there's still lots of decks that have big beaters out in the field that you just want to kill. And Scraps really hate this card. In our shop, we actually have quite a few Scrap players.
Oh my god.
Just
We have 5.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. 1 Torrential Tribute because it clears the field like no other card besides Dark Hole, which it can. 1 Judgment staple, 1 Mirror Force staple, and the last card for traps is the freaking Hero Blast. 1 is good enough, he doesn't really need 2. It's just a good card just in case. For the extra deck, you have 2 Utopia, playtesting out with 2. You want to check out more of the Exceeds like Steel Swarm Roach when it comes out, freaking ridiculous. He's a pretty good guy out there. He just negates attacks by removing the stuff on it. He's a beat, and he's also light, hence the reason light beat. It's freaking pretty good. One of him, the chance of making the Genosaurus is very unlikely, but there is a chance because he has 2 level 3s, and he has Monster Reborn. So there's always that chance of making it. 1 Worm, these are just the standard Synchro lineup. 1 Worm, 1 Stardust, 1 of every basic good Synchro. Because Monster Reborn can get you into that tuner to actually make some of these. It's Worm. Freaking Monster Reborn your Effect Wheeler and then make Mistworm. That would be funny. For the hero fusions, you have 1 Gaia, And you have 3 Shining. Only 1 Gaia because we don't have money to get another Secret Rare, and because it's going to come out in a tin soon anyway. 3 of the Shining, he's just freaking ridiculous. So many pluses off him. You have 2 of the Zero. Zero's an amazing card. It's very easy to get into this with Super Poly and Miracle Fusion and all that jazz. He's amazing, but at the same time hard to get into slightly in this deck. And the last one is Equist. I just say it like that. I just like it like that.
Quest.
Equest,
like the-
Equist.
It's like the, say it like the gladiator beast.
Equiste.
Gets rid of Scrap Dragon.
Yeah, it gets rid of Scrap Dragon, gets rid of Stardust Dragon, gets rid of your mom's dragon. I mean, there you go. It gets rid of all dragons because of that freaking Super Poly, which is ridiculous
Do
against
that on-
Scraps.
I've tried it against Scraps.
Mhm.
Can't bring back anything from the Scrap Dragon's effect.
Freaking ridiculous, right?
Yes.
And that is the deck. We don't have a side deck because it's his personal side deck. You know, and it changes depending on where we go and who's playing at the time and all that jazz.
All
So-
against Scraps.
Yep, and mainly against Scraps.
All against Scraps and Curries.
Because they're very annoying.
Yes.
This has been One Best I Can Be One. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of this deck. Tell me what you would like to see as a change. Tell me what you thought of the build itself. Like, what do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? And yeah, this has just been One Best I Can Be. Peace out, YouTube.